Attention Gen X. If what you want most right now is control, not constant growth, you're thinking clearly. Now, let me give you the solution right away. Build income that you can control, not income that depends entirely on decisions that are made over your head. Look, for a long time, growth was the goal. Okay, we wanted bigger roles, bigger paychecks, and more responsibility. And for years, that made sense. Growth meant progress. It also meant security. But somewhere along the way, growth started coming with a cost. Look, there was more pressure, less flexibility, less say, and often less peace. Now, a lot of Gen Xers are realizing something quietly but clearly. It's not growth they're missing, it's control. Look, it's control over time, control over income, control over how exposed they are to decisions they don't make. When all your income comes from one source, you're not really in control. Even if you think it looks stable, look, you're dependent on timing, leadership change, market shifts, and priorities that aren't yours. Now, that's not your fault. That's just how the system works. Building automated income changes that balance. It doesn't replace work overnight. It adds leverage. It gives you something that belongs to you, that runs whether someone approves of you or not. And that changes how you show up everywhere else. When you're not financially cornered, you make better decisions. You negotiate differently. You worry less. You stop saying yes out of fear and start choosing based on what actually fits in your life. That kind of control is quiet, but it's very powerful. Gen X doesn't need explosive growth. You need steadiness, ownership, options. Now, if control has become more important to you than climbing the next rung, you're not losing ambition, you're refining it. If you want to see how people are building income they actually can control, click the link in my profile and learn more.